Peace, and blessings. I want to definitely welcome you all back for another great interview. You know my name, celebrity interviewer. I said it, and this was show. And you know I have the pleasure of being able to bring you great interviews from people that's in the entertainment industry, along with people that's building in a community around the world. So no matter where you are, the beautiful young lady to my right, maybe to your left, you know, whatever side of the world you may be looking on, I have the beautiful Eva Ruwé. Ruwé, right?
Hey,
Is
Ruwé.
Ruwé, Ruwé.
Ruwé,
Okay,
yes.
I'm sorry. So I had a beautiful Ruwé, and she's not only a beautiful singer, a songwriter. I like to call her a multi-dimensional vocalist because her range is outstanding. You know, when it comes to her voice, and I would just like to really welcome her to the show. And she's also to add a top 10 Billboard artist. So I'd like to welcome Miss Eva Ruwé to the show. Peace, Queen. Welcome,
Hey,
welcome.
peace. Thank you, Mr. I said it. I love that introduction. Oh my God. That's me? All that? No. I
Much
like the
love, much
surprise clip
love.
you chose. I didn't know what clip you were gonna choose, but it was like, wow, oh my gosh, that was a great choice.
Definitely, it's all love, it's all love. So, you know, on this show, I like to really, you know, talk about the depth of the history of how you built your legacy. You know what I mean? And how you got here, on how you became so popular. To some, it looks like overnight, but to us artists, that you know what I mean, we know that you know the hard work doesn't happen overnight.
Oh,
You know what I'm
absolutely.
saying? But it pays off, and it you know, and we make it look you know really easy. So I want to go back to the beginning, if I may. You know
Back
what
to
I'm
the
saying? If I
beginning.
can travel back a little bit. First, I want to say you look great too. You look
Oh
beautiful.
my goodness. Oh, thank you. Thank you. This
So
is my
yeah.
wash and wear, on today, not too fancy, not too, too much. So
You're
I'm
doing
just
it
in
right.
my own environment, I'm in my lab, this is
Okay.
where my magic happens, not happening in the bedroom. So, but that'll come
Okay.
soon.
Okay.
so,
Okay.
so you said you want to go back to the beginning.
Yeah. So actually, where you from originally?
Originally, I'm from Chicago,
Downtown?
South Side. You already
Southside?
know, huh?
Okay. Southside? Okay, okay.
South Side, absolutely. I grew up off the 9, off 79,
Hmm.
the Auburn Gresham community. I went to
Okay.
Barton Elementary School, and then I went to Lindblom High School, right in Inglewood. That's where Lindblom was, where excellence prevails. Swoop, swoop. So,
Absolutely.
yeah, so I am, of course, I'm in the outskirts of the city now. I'm out in the burbs, but um, this is home to me. So I'm a Chicago born and bred artist. So I know you were asking, like, seemed like it was overnight. Um, Actually, I've only been pursuing doing R&B music for about maybe 3 to 4 years though now, actually, as an artist.
Well, that is overnight.
Well, on this side of things, I guess you can say that. It seems that way. Not to me though.
Right,
Definitely
right.
not to me. Yeah,
I know you felt every day of those 3, 4 years.
3 or 4 years, I decided, I wanted to make the kind of music I want to make. And I'm not going to even say I'm not limited to R&B, but you know, that's part of the sound that I have. That's a piece of the sound. But I don't like to box myself in, although. But I came from the church, of course, raised in church. That's taking it back to the roots and to the beginning. That's where I got all of the training that I needed to happen, as a child. So
I heard that a lot of great singers come from the foundation of the church. You know what I mean?
mhm.
Being in the choir and things of that nature. What did you enjoy about singing in the choir, singing with a group of people, opposed to singing as a solo artist?
Say it again. I'm sorry.
What do you miss, appreciate, or what are maybe some of the differences of being able to have to sing with a choir opposed to being a solo artist?
Actually, it made me a better artist, I think. And also
Okay.
it gave me more tools being raised in a church where you have to learn to blend, you have to learn to harmonize with other people. That's a
Right.
big part of vocal development.
Mm.
And it afforded me the opportunity to make money singing background for others. You know, background is an art in itself. So it gave me more in my arsenal to be able to sing behind and sing in front. And the spirit, I would say, that's brought out of you when you have a church foundation, you know. Well, that's if you allow the spirit to be tapped, because everybody that's singing about anything isn't necessarily connecting to that song either. So I saw what people um, I saw what happened to people when they would hear us sing, you know, certain songs, certain sounds. You learn that emotionalism in church. You know what chords to hit, you know, how they're going to respond. So it helped me to learn my audience and stuff as well to pay attention to those things. So, yeah.
That's great. I've never asked anyone that question before.
That was a great question. I wasn't ready for that one. That was, man. You don't hear people talking about the background piece. That's very pivotal. And even when it comes to recording, I pay attention to how the blend is on a record. You know,
Okay.
like Brandy is known for having like amazing like background vocals. You know,
Yeah.
we don't realize how important that is. So, you know, that helped me a great deal.
Okay. Okay. And I really appreciate that answer. And really get into the depth of, detail of, the difference and things of that nature and what you learned from it and how it influenced you. That's really dope. In general, I really just enjoy you as an artist. I think you're really well rounded, despite, like you say, you only been doing this for a short period of time, to where you've been doing your music, your sound. How did you develop your own sound when R&B music has been around for so long? You also having a jazz background. So
Yeah.
how have you been able to develop your own sound amongst so much talent when it comes to singers before you and
That's a
stand out?
see, you about to be the Oprah of this thing. That was powerful right there. Um, it's amazing. I would say, you know, we all have our influences. Of course, we have things that, you know, other artists we grew up listening to and all of that. But I think that what helped me to develop my own sound was to say, you know, what does my soul sound like? My soul.
Mm,
When you tap
that's
into
nice.
your own soul, this is what my soul sounds like. And, um, you know, people, all we can do is compare, and that's totally fine, and we can have similarities, but you know, that's just like even in dance, you can have some similarities. You know, you're gonna have some moves alike. That's okay. That's totally fine. But I didn't create it, and knowing that when you tap into that creativity, nothing is actually new. Nobody really owns anything. I'm just tapped into my own soul, vibration, frequency, whatever that sounds like, you know. So when I'm sad, or what that emotion is, it's gonna come through. So I think that that's how I develop my own sound. Yes, I can imitate people. You know, we can all scream and do a shaka tune. You know, we can turn around and do some Mariah Carey and everything. That's fine, but you can only be the best you, because that's the one thing that nobody else can be. So this is just me being me, and I'm so comfortable with that. And I think with this age, that comfort came. So
Okay, okay. That's a beautiful answer actually. And it's really it's something that people can take a lot of notes on you know, everything that you're talking about when it comes to music, you know what I mean, for people that, you know what I mean, starting off and everything like that. Now, growing up in your household, did you have anybody that was singing around the house that perhaps influenced you, or were you the one that started singing first and people started to maybe like, hey, look at Eva?
Actually, I know it's crazy. I'm like the runt of the group. I came at the
Right.
end. I was born and raised in a family of musicians. My parents had
Mm.
7 kids, and we are all musically inclined, and everybody operates in that gifting. And so I'm number 6. I'm the baby girl out of the
Yeah.
7. And then so I have older siblings who are much older than me who've been doing music forever. So when I was born into this band, I already had a spot waiting for me. It was like, all right, we need a soprano, y'all. Here come Eva, you know.
Right, right, right. Yeah.
Yes, I was born into a band. That's what happened. So
Okay, I
I
like
had,
that.
yeah. So I was around singing. My mom, she could sing. My aunt could sing, although they were shy and bashful, and they had no intentions on ever pursuing it on another level. But my
Mhm.
mom could play piano. We had all kind of instruments in the house, so kind of like the Jackson Fives without the beating.
Okay. So, what instruments do you play?
Actually, I play my voice the most, but I can actually play a little bit of piano, a little bit of
Okay.
organ. I messed around in that area. That really
Okay.
that spot was kind of already taken in my household, so I kind of dabbled in it. I'm a lazy musician, put it that way,
Yeah.
but I can play a little something something.
Yeah, I feel like you definitely holding something back. You know what I mean?
Oh
You have,
snap! That's
you know
what
what I
you
mean? Because yeah, because I mean, you like you said, you grew up around 5 other great. I'm gonna just say six. It's like you were six, but I'm gonna say six because you said your mama played too, right? So I'll say six. So you grew up around 6 other great musicians, other talented artists, people, and then at the same time, which is in the blood, is in the DNA. So you
yeah,
know, hearing it, being around it all the time, you definitely picked up a lot, you know, and you
I
know how
did.
it operates.
Absolutely. And I hear because we had a bass player, we had a lead guitarist, keys,
Okay,
drums.
right.
So you learn to
Whole
listen to
band
all
for
those
real.
different things. Yes. Oh yeah, we were serious. Sax player. So
Hmm.
we had everything, vocals, you know. So yeah, I had no choice. So
Okay, okay.
it
Have
chose
you
me.
ever played with your family? I'm sorry, what did you say?
I said this life chose me. So
Oh yeah, indeed, indeed. So have you ever played with your entire family?
yes, actually
I'm saying like, yeah,
my entire family would get, you know, booked to do church stuff. We only did gospel. That was all we were allowed to do in my household. My mama wasn't playing it. If you were doing anything outside of gospel, she did not promote it. So, that's another reason why so long and late down the road, I decided to do the kind of music that I want to do. You know,
right.
God bless you, sweet honey. That's my mom. May she rest in peace. Because she will probably be
Man,
trying to lay hands on me right now.
that's right. My condolences, my condolences.
Hmm.
Yeah, absolutely though. You know what I mean? That's beautiful. You know, coming from South Side Chicago, which I know there's a lot of talent that comes from there, and you know, from everyone around the world who's not familiar. You know, a lot of great people, athletes, scholars, politicians, everything. People
Yes,
come from
yes,
South Side Chicago. You know what I mean?
absolutely.
Um, so with that being said, what is something that you feel like that you took from your experience growing up on the south side of Chicago with all the energy that brings, you hear me, during that time period. And what did you take from that and how did you put that and incorporate that into your music?
So you saying growing up in my hood, what kind of spirit energy I got from that is what you're saying?
Yeah, and how did you put that into your music?
Honestly, I would say I loved my upbringing. I loved my neighborhood. I loved the schools I went to. I love people. That's number one. And, um, we are just a creative and unique bunch of beings in the first place. Growing up in such a melting pot like Chicago, you just have so many different types of cultures in that one little, what I'm saying, diaspora. So I I would say that it really helped me be well rounded because I went to a nerdy high school in the hood. Like Lynn Bloom was known to be this whole college prep school. So we dodging bullets. You know what I mean?
Right.
So you got to know how to switch it up. I knew how to not get beat up. I knew how to play the dozens and not let it get to me. That's the comedy piece in me, because you get eaten alive in the city. You'll be crying every day if you don't learn to get some guts about yourself. So it helped me to become more confident with myself because you had to be if you wanted to survive. You know, um, being bullied, that was, I don't know what that is, being bullied, because I know that it just wasn't going to happen to me. So that aggression, what I'm saying, coupled with my creativeness, my confidence helped me with the kind of music that I'm making to have the guts to say what I want to say. Like I have a song called On That Bullshit. Like that comes from
Yeah.
being in the hood. I can go from that to Dark Love, and I can go from that to Legs Up to something more sensual. Yes. So that's the heartbeat of the city. All those different things. Sophistication, sophistiratedness. So
Yeah, you got to be able to balance it too, right?
you do. You do.
Man,
So
one
that's
person
why you
do it is
have
great.
people, you can have executives of Fortune 500 companies still want to listen to Cardi B.
Exactly.
Yeah, that because when it's time, that's fine. But then also there's going to be times where we need to listen, to something more mellow, something more like we'll put on the Sammy Davis Juniors or we'll put on the Nancy Wilsons. So if it's time for that,
Yeah.
yeah, shaboing boing. You feel me?
In that order. And we actually have our first comment came in. I'm assuming from one of your homies. So, who's this? Kamala,
Oh,
Maya,
Kiyama.
Kamaya.
Hey
Wait,
sis.
Kamaya.
Hey Kiyama.
Okay. Please,
That
Queen,
yes,
please, please.
hello. That's what I'm talking about. Thanks for tuning in, darling.
Blessings
Oh,
to her.
they
Blessings,
love me.
blessings. That's right. And hey, let's talk before I talk about that dark love and legs up and on that, what I'm talking about.
Uh-huh.
I want to continue to go back a little bit, back into your past to get exactly how you got here. Because, again, you are a tremendously talented artist. I think you're really great and, really gifted and like really, like you said, you was chosen. I hear you. So before you felt like you was chosen or discovered that you were chosen, what were you felt like was perhaps maybe your destiny if you didn't choose music?
What was my destiny of what?
Perhaps what did you feel like, direction, not destiny? What direction was you going in, if not music, before you decided to go full throttle, like you're gonna do this music?
Well, I would definitely say music was never off the table. But entertainment as a whole is what I always wanted to be, and I always saw myself as. You know, growing up watching shows like Martin and Living
Right.
Color. You know, I loved watching sketch comedy shows, and I would create those type of things, plays and all that kind of stuff. I knew that I need to be on stage, and so even in high school and college, I was in plays and productions. I knew that entertainment was just me. That's why I always say I'm an entertainer, because I like to entertain in multiple ways. So um, I saw myself being on something like that. And so that's kind of like where the beginning started. I love to make people laugh. So just sitting up cracking jokes and pretending to be something just to give people an escape. So that's the direction.
Okay, okay. I like that. I like that. And I appreciate that as well. So in high school, were you an athlete? Were you in any like clubs, anything like that? Any groups, anything, like how did you, what I mean, again, help to stay away from the violence outside?
I missed the last thing you said, but I heard you talk about groups and clubs that I were in.
Right. So I say that were you ever in any type of like group, or were you ever on any team as an athlete in high school, or
Yes,
and how did you use that these things to help to stay away from some of the violence outside?
got you. Yes, I was. I was in everything. I was a cheerleader. I played volleyball. I ran a little bit of track. I didn't stay committed to it. Um, I wasn't. I was only good at shooting the basketball, but not really dribbling.
Okay, okay, good enough. That's
um,
hey, that's what they do now, right?
hey, pretty much. But I could shoot. That's what I was good at. I just wanted to shoot. Just give me the ball, let me shoot, and that's all I wanted to get into. I was in little clubs in at Limbo, and we were known for having different like fraternity and sorority type clubs. We had those back in high school. So I was in one called Gentile. So
Okay,
uh, it's those are things that I enjoyed about being in school, and choir. Can't forget that I was in gospel choir,
absolutely. Okay.
in choir. So
Oh,
I
you was
would
busy, busy.
huh?
You was busy, busy for real.
I was doing everything. I was. I was doing everything, and it kept me out of trouble. Um, I don't think that I never really liked violence anyway. Um, although I had quite a few fights in grammar school, but they started it.
I'd have put you on the big screen for that one. I'd have put you on the big screen for that
They started
comment.
it because I'm very short, okay? And so people would always assume that, oh, because I'm super short, that they could just run over me, they can step all over me, and I'm just gonna take it. Well, little did they know that I wasn't going, okay? So they had another thing coming. So I found myself fighting quite a bit in elementary school, um, to pretty much to make sure to prove a point that I'm not to be played with. You're not going to bully me. You're not going to walk all over me. And being a part of a small gang called my family, with 7 kids in the household, we weren't having it. So
Heard that.
yeah, and even now, I think that because I'm so short, people they try me. They do. It's we need to talk about that equity. Hello,
Let's
government.
talk.
About that. We need height
Let's talk
equity.
about.
I'm tired of it.
Let's talk about the experience of being. How tall are you?
I am a tall 4'10".
Okay, a beautiful 4'10".
Yeah, I'm tall for
So
my height.
talk about how beautiful it is, and the good and the bad. Just keep it 100 with us. You know what I'm saying about the experience of being an artist in entertainment, which is an aggressive industry as it is. You know what I'm saying? It's aggressive, and you have to be aggressive too if you
Yes,
want
yes.
to eat, or if you want to, what I'm saying, do your thing. So, how is it your experience being 4'10" in the music industry? You know what I'm saying, and a woman.
Oh gosh. Let's just say I know that everything, um that I've ever experienced in life was to get me to this point. My childhood, growing up where I grew up, having the parents I have, having the siblings I have, I know all of that was on purpose for me to be able to stand up for myself in this industry. Um, and being a woman, doing things on my own, writing songs on my own, um, being able to produce a record on my own, being an indie artist. So the music that you're hearing, a lot of people would say, "Oh, you need to get somebody else to write your songs. Oh, won't you get with somebody else that's more popular, that's more bigger?" And it made me have to reach down, you know, the little girl in me, who everybody said, "Oh, you can't play volleyball," and I was an excellent volleyball player. "Oh, you can't be a cheerleader. You're too heavy. Your boobs too big." And I killed that shit. Excuse me, I don't know if I can curse on your show or not, but I still killed it. Don't tell me what I cannot do. That's one thing you don't do. And in Chicago, how we're aggressive
Right,
anyway.
right.
Don't tell me what I can't do. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm definitely.
I'm gonna get in my lane. We like Chicago traffic when you got to merge. You better make you a spot. You know. So I said, I'm gonna make me a spot because there wasn't a spot I feel for me. Being the age that I am, the height. I'm a woman. I'm an entrepreneur. I run my own company doing entertainment, acting funny studio. Shout out. So putting on shows myself. Yes, yes. And when I say myself, doesn't mean that I don't have team. I don't have people that work with me along the way. That's not what I'm saying. When I say that, I'm saying that I don't have the label. I don't have the built-in network. I didn't have that. I had to literally build from scratch, to get to this point. And along the way, God blessed me with helpers. I'm so thankful for that. Shout out to Doc Mab, who took a chance to invest in me, to help me pay for these things, to help me get the photo shoots done, to shoot the videos. That's expensive, guys. That's expensive.
Yeah, really Really
To put on a show is expensive. To be in a studio, everything costs. You need people to play for you. Everybody charges. So it's not free. So where I am today is just the beginning, but it also came with a price tag. Price tag of time, price tag of money, price tag of discipline,
Yeah.
and everything. And I'm still growing and I'm still evolving. So
Yeah. Salute. Hey, you really doing your thing out here. You know what I mean? Absolutely. That's why you're right here. Everything I said it.
that's right. I said it. I mean, I was like, wait a minute, I'm seeing everybody else on I said it. I'm like, okay, I guess I haven't arrived yet. But the fact that I'm on I said it now, I said, wait a minute. When you hit me up and say, I said, oh, well, do Jesus. Okay.
Salute, Queen. Salute. Much love. And I really appreciate you. And recently when I had went to one of the grand openings where you had was performing at AC Green was the host. Speak a little bit about that event and just about the experience of, me being there for a friend as well. Because I know you friends with Kiana Barber. Shout out to Kiana.
Friends with who?
Miss Barber. Kiana?
Andy the barber?
No, Kiana. The with Red Cafe. The event that we was at where you were singing with AC Green.
Yeah.
Right. What was the name of the restaurant?
Red Star and Sip and Savor.
Right. And the woman that owns the Red Cafe portion. That's what I'm talking about.
I don't know her.
Oh, my bad. I thought you knew her.
No, I don't know her. I only knew
okay.
AC.
Oh, okay.
Yep, AC is the plug. Shout out to AC Green, 106.3 Soul. Showing even Ruwé some love. I really, really appreciate the platform he gave me.
Absolutely.
Oh, yes, there it is.
That
Yes, that's the man right there. He is so inspirational and motivating to me. You know, he's another guy who has, you know, forged his own path, and he owns
really.
himself. And I have so much respect for that man. And giving people like me, indie artists, the opportunity to be heard on a major platform. That's another, when you have millions of listeners, like that just makes my heart glad. And those little wins keep me going. It's those things that say, you know what, hey, you're doing the right thing. You know, you have people like AC that's rocking with you, then you're doing it right.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's as much respect too, because you know what I mean, I want y'all to pay attention out there, you know what I mean? This is a very, very humble, here she go, a very, very humble
Right.
young lady. This way. This is a very, very humble young lady to my right, like I say, to my left, I don't know. But anyway, she just shouted me out. She just showed me a lot of love, you know what I mean, for being on my show. And she just mentioned how she's been on AC Green's show, and we all know. And if you don't know, you don't know today. AC Green reaches millions, millions of listeners every time he go home. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Every turn that mic on, people
that's
are
right.
listening around the world. You know what I mean? He's that respected, and he deserves it too because he's very educated, and he's really good at what he do. You know what I'm saying? I've been listening to him for years as well, and I can't wait to get him here on the show as well. But with all that being said, how have you been able to manage to stay disciplined and humble with all the highs that you have already experienced in your career?
Honestly, I think that it really just kind of starts from within, you know, first. And like I said, me being the age that I'm at, I think that that should afford me, should, because it does not always act, you know, always the case, but should afford me some maturity, you know, and really understanding what's important in life. You know, maybe if I would have made it and I was 18 or 19, who knows what I would have ended up being, you know. But um, I have developed along the way um, principles that are important to me: integrity, humility, unconditional love, you know, learning to love, and also learning to love myself enough to rid myself of, you know, negative people, negative energy, the naysayers, the opportunists, and, you know, all of that. So, you know, I'm a bit in tune with self. So that's why I think that I can be um, who I am today. And I'm so cool with that. I'm so cool with it. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
It's
And you
that's
look
it.
good doing it.
Anything you work at, you're gonna end up good at if you work at it, you know. So that comes with a great deal of respect that I have for other artists who who are out here making it, who are out here getting it. You know, I like, wow, the amount of work, you know, to look at a person like Beyonce, you know, we saw her, you know, when they first came out, we saw the clips of her and her beginnings and things like that, you know.
Right.
So I have nothing but respect for anybody who's willing to put in the work and time to be successful. So this again, the grind is real. I don't have time to be a diva like that. I really don't, because I have stuff to do. I have to cook. I got shit to do. Can I cuss on your show?
Hey, what you tell me, you from the South Side, I ain't gonna tell you what you can't do. So you can do whatever you want to do, Eva.
Okay.
I got an auntie named Neva.
You got a what?
I have an auntie named Neva. So
You
shout out to
do?
my aunt Neva. Shout
I
out
do
to my aunt
too.
Neva.
That's what's
What?
up. Hey, Aunt Eva. That's
Neva, Neva.
awesome. That's my family name.
No, wait a minute. I said I have an auntie named Neva.
Right, Eva, right? My name.
No, Neva with an N.
Oh, Neva.
Yeah, Neva.
Oh, okay. That's close
Yeah,
enough.
that's what I'm saying.
It's close enough. Hey, Neva. Hey, Auntie Neva.
That's
Yes.
what's up. That's what's up. Hey, so okay, so tell me this: being so busy, is it difficult for you to be in like a relationship because you're so successful, being an independent artist, solo? You know what I mean? And some times, people are intimidated by success along with other people, a woman's success. You know what I mean? They feel like, you know what I mean? Well, she already, I'm not in her category. I'm not in her league because they see you do so many great things, and these are blessings. You know what I mean? And things that you work for. You know what I mean? And some people don't understand how this works, but at the same time, do you feel like that it's easier to date within the industry, or if you're going to be in a relationship outside of someone in the industry?
Woo! You are deep diving. You are deep
Hey,
diving.
hey, I
Oh,
seen it. I seen you had. I heard your song "Legs Up," so I'm like, we're gonna go there today.
oh snap! You not playing. He coming with your guns out. Woo, okay, I said it. That was deep. Okay, so I'm gonna be transparent in this.
Awesome. Awesome.
I would have to say that it has been difficult. I think finding someone. Um, and I don't want to say it's just because of what I do, but I know that that attributes to um, the selection of men that come my way. And everybody comes with different motives. I don't care what you do, but you're going to have people that want to be with you for all kinds of reasons. And it's just kind of up to you to sift through that to find what you're cool with. Some people
Right.
are cool with dating people who are enamored and they're fans of their craft. Like, oh my God, I don't want that. I don't want to date a fan like that. You know what I mean? I don't want to date somebody
Right.
who's just only interested in me because of my occupation or because of an ability that I have per se. Because I'm so much more than that. I really want
Yeah.
somebody who wants to get to know me, the just the person, the whole person, you know, and what that is. Because I've dated people who they want to be with me because of the money that they see that I'm going to come into your potential. You know, some people like that. They like the attention that they may get. Um, I would say I prefer to date outside of the industry.
Okay.
I don't prefer to sleep with band members, and I'm not saying that you can't do you, boo boo, do you by all means.
Right. Right.
But I'm saying, as for me in my house, I would rather be with somebody that's not necessarily in my immediate circle of per se. I think I would probably like that. Or if it's somebody in the industry with me, I would like them to be seasoned and more successful than me already in it. And that's just the truth. I think that that would probably be best because then I know that they're not necessarily in it to kind of, jump off my
Use
back.
you as a game.
Yeah.
Use you as a step ladder.
Yes. Use me as a step ladder. Yes. Yeah.
And that was not a short joke. I promise to God, that was not a short
Okay, because I was feeling something in my spirit.
joke. Hey, I had to put that out there because I thought about it like, wait a minute. Because I've been told that I have the ability to be able to say one thing and it means two, three, four, five
Exactly.
things.
The double entendre.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So I got to be careful. I got to be careful. I
That
got
was
to.
really good. Okay. But and then and I'm so cool with building with somebody. I'm so cool with that. But I will say that it has to be genuine. And I can feel when it's not. I can. I just can. So
Right.
yeah. So that's why I'm at with. Okay, so you made me go deep. I said
Hey, that's that dark love. We trying to get,
yes, dark love.
that's how you get to the
Real
light.
dark.
You gotta, Yeah, you still get to the light through the dark. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, it's some dark stages. So why did you call this song Dark Love, and why is your love so dark?
Mm. Well, dark love is like a double entendre in itself. You know, first of all, look at me. Dark love.
Beautiful, beautiful.
You know, don't be flirting with me. I said it. Quit playing.
Hey, this is my show.
Oh, it is. Oh, yes. This is. It's your
I'm
show.
talking about.
Do you, boo? Do you? So, I'm a dark person, so I experience dark love in my dating life and also with falling in love with myself as a dark skinned person. And then also, there's a dark side to love in general to me that people don't want to talk about. The dark side to love is, hey, somebody may have done something wrong. They hurt you. And that's just a part of life in any kind of relationship. You run the risk of being hurt. There it is. No matter what. I don't care what kind of dynamic it is. So the dark side to that is only a person that you're in love with can make you do some of the darndest things. It'll make love can make you peep around the corner. Love will make you hire a private investigator. Love, okay, should have brought your ass home last night. So that's what dark love is about. You get on my nerves, but I don't want you with nobody else.
Right.
Flaws and all, like give it to me. Like, you make me sick when you're not around. So bring that ass here, boy.
Okay. Roger that. So you've been doing a lot of things, and now let's dive and talk about this comedy career that you've been doing very well at as well. That I failed to mention in the introduction. I apologize. No disrespect.
No,
I just dropped the ball a little bit, but I didn't drop it all the way. I scooped it up. That's what I do. I scooped it up.
That's right. You recovered the ball. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. All the time. I recover. Always recover. Round 1, 2. Recovery. Recovery time. Gotta have recovery time. So check it out. You've been doing a lot of things. And now with the comedy, why do you like doing comedy so much? What satisfaction, what thrill, what sensation do you get from being on stage when you doing your comedy and doing your jokes? You got jokes, Eva?
Oh yeah, I definitely got jokes. That the comedy comes from the fact I believe that I'm an empath by nature. I love. I love to heal. Um, I love to comfort. I've always just by nature been that person that, I cheer people up and stuff. So to me, getting on that stage doing comedy is me being able to take your day, your week, your month, whatever you've been going through, your situations, to give you some time to laugh at something, distract you from it, whatever, heal you from it with a joke so that you feel like, hey, damn, I'm not by myself in that. And she up here laughing about this. Like, this is a real thing. She's laughing about how somebody cheated on her or how he got somebody else pregnant, or that kind of thing. Or I can make a joke about the fact that, hey, you having some erectile dysfunction issues, okay? But hey, but you can laugh about that though. You feel me?
Right. Yeah. I thank God. I can thank. Hey, shout out to God. Number one, we're gonna take a God break. Most high. You know what I mean? Hey, all day. You know what I'm saying?
You play too much. You play too much.
Hey, so I'm just grateful to be me. That's all I can say. I'm grateful to be me. The opportunities that God has given me, and I'll be on stage right here, on the big stage right here with you, with Eva Ruwé, the one and only. Let it be known. So, peace to you, Queen. I really appreciate you taking your time today. You know what I mean? You could have been doing anything, but you're here rocking with me, telling your story, and talking about how you built this beautiful legacy. And let's talk about this concert that you got coming up, man. That's hot. You know what I mean? Right?
Yes.
September the 4th is going down.
Fourth, yes, yes. I used to always dream of opportunities like this. I would always listen to the radio growing up. We all listen to GCI, different stuff. When you hear who's
Yeah.
coming to town and all that kind of stuff, and all these people, and you know, I believe in celebrating every victory, every, you know what I'm saying, goal along the way. And to be able to see my face on the flyer, to be able to be at a show and open, to hit the stage is one thing, but then it's another to even be able to have your face on the flyer with these people. So it's kind of a like um a dream come true for me, seeing these things manifest, things that I've always desired come to fruition. And I'm excited. September 4th is going down. I'm gonna have
Yeah.
my dances, darling. We're gonna be on stage. Y'all know how I get down. I put on
Yeah.
a show, okay? So you're gonna laugh
Yep.
with me. I want you to cry with me. I want you to, I want your heart to skip a beat with me. I want you to be turned on when you watch my show. I just want you to leave completely tapped when I'm done with you. I want you to have a musical orgasm. Yes.
Oh,
When I'm on
okay.
stage. The highs and the
Okay.
lows. Yes. So
Oh, and where are we gonna be experiencing this all of this fun at?
so it's going to be at the Country Club Hills Theater Pavilion, September 4th. That's in Country Club Hills, of course. And it's put on by an amazing group called LRP Network and also the Circle of Diamonds Enterprise. I was just very, very honored when they asked me to be a part of this. So you don't want to miss it. We have Blackstreet on the ticket, y'all. Three
No, right?
piece. And we they've also added public announcement to it. So hosted by DJ K Caesar. I'm the only woman bringing the feminine energy that night. So I'm gonna bring it all the way.
I already know, and that's love too. And talk about that real quick about how powerful it is to be on the ticket as a headliner with all of these great artists being men, and you the only woman.
The only woman. So I mean that again, it's surreal for me. It also lets me know that I can carry my own, you
Right?
know, in that, I have definitely been working the show factor of thing. It's one thing to record, to have great music, it's one thing for somebody to have a look and all that kind of stuff. That's cool. But it's also another to leave people with an experience. And so I think that since I've been putting on my own shows, shout out to R&B Nights, since I've been putting on my own shows this year and they've been selling out, that it's like, hey, I'm going to give you a full experience like you're going to see anybody else. You're going to get the full gamut. You're going to get the live band, the dancers, the the jokes, because I'm going to talk some shit. That's just not that just goes without saying. That's just what Eva does.
Right.
Eva's going to talk shit. So I'm going to make you laugh and all of that. So I'm just floating on a cloud right now. And this is only the beginning. So
That's what's beautiful about it, and make it even more exciting, right? Is the
oh
fact
yes.
that you know what I mean that there's so much more to come, and you know a better idea of what's to come more than the public does, because you're the one who's actually putting in the work and making these connections with some other powerful people and around the world. So that's really great. And again, I'm really proud of you. If I haven't said it already, you're doing an awesome job. And to accomplish all that you have in just a short period of time, that's just amazing. You know what I mean? You could write a book behind how to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's that powerful what you've done. It's just really
Oh my God.
incredible.
Don't be making
The
me
last,
cry, said it, okay? Like,
oh, now you don't even understand what goes on over here. I'm trying to make you excited. I'm trying to make you cry. I'll try to make you not mad, but I want you to touch different emotions. That's what the goal is with my interviews. Like I really want to take it there for people. You know what I'm saying? Without getting under their skin, but to really get in their skin. You hear me?
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
So
Yes.
this is a powerful cover, and I really love it. Talk about, you know what I mean, dark love when it comes to this cover and what
Yes.
you want to express, what you're expressing with this cover.
Well, I have a song really quick called Playing for Keeps. So when my album drops October 29th, I'm probably gonna drop it at like a week or two before that. But I'm still trying to decide. But I have a song called Playing for Keeps on my album. And it's basically it was saying like it ain't over until we're wearing all black, you know. So when you're getting married, you're saying these vows to death do we part. And when you really break that down, it's like, do you hear what you're saying? You're saying, hey,
Yeah.
the only way to get out this mug is by dying. Now, if that ain't dark love, I don't know what is. Okay, like
Right,
if,
right.
like said, if you die on me, I'm gonna kill you. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of love that dark love is.
Right, right.
Without the bruises, though, you know. But
Exactly.
so that album cover, if you see it, I'm in black, and my eyes are kind of saying, "Hey, don't mess with me for real, unless you don't play with my heart." That's what I wanted to say. You know what I'm saying? And if you see the heart is actually half broken and crying as well. So I think that a lot of us, we're walking around here with half broken hearts and we're
Ooh.
still willing to try love again.
Yeah.
And that's the dark love, because love is so powerful that it, no matter what, no matter how many licks you take, you know,
Right.
how many beatings you take, you still want it. It's a drug, you know,
Yeah.
and it's such a beautiful thing if it's mishandled. So, and then also I had all the colors in my name
Right.
because that's representing different energies and chakras and different types of
Oh,
frequencies
cool.
and lights and stuff like that too. So even in the midst of darkness, there's still light out emitting out of it. So that's what the cover is about. Yeah, I made it real technical.
Hey, I like that. I like that. Light emitting through I like that. That's dope.
Yeah.
Hey, you use some powerful verbs in there when you was explaining that cover. I like that.
Thank you. Thank
Hey,
you.
so
Did I look crazy do I look a little touched? I just want to look a little touched. I want to look sexy, but just a little touched.
let me see. What do I get? You want me to tell you what I get for the cover?
What you did on the cover? Come on.
Definitely sexy. You know what I mean? Definitely, I get that sexy, that's grown and sexy from the cover. You know what I mean? I get that. You know what I mean? Your heart has been broken without
Mm,
even having to look at the heart being broken.
mm,
You know, I get and I see. You know that you know the name because it's in a different color and is in a more warming color. And purple is a warming color too. You know what I'm saying? It's
hmm.
royalty. You know what I
Yes.
mean? You announcing and representing that you're a queen. You know what I'm saying? And that you
Yes.
know that you're a queen and that you come from royalty. That's why you got so much purple going on.
Absolutely. See, you
Whether
picked
it's your
it up too.
and then you know what I mean, there's a brighter day coming. You know what I'm saying? With your name, you are the brighter day. You are the brightness. And by being the black and white, because of the whiteness of the black and white, you know what I'm saying, it brings it drawing out like it's like inspiration. It's like positiveness.
Yes.
It just feels like positiveness.
The yin and the yang, the balance.
Yeah, exactly. But I ain't gonna be trying to tell you what I know. This ain't about me. This about you. You know, see what you doing. Don't be trying to flip this on me, Eva.
I'm sorry. I'm
I know
sorry.
you.
This is your show. You already put me in my place, Mr. I said it. Okay. Hmm.
No, I'm just messing with you, though. You do what you want to do. But tell me about this right here.
Oh my goodness. Yes, that was actually my first taping of a TV show series called Uncovered. And we
Okay.
filmed back in March of 2020, a week before they shut us down and locked us down.
Mm.
And yes, that was one of the first tapings I ever had with LRP Network. And shout out to the LRP Network again for believing in me as an artist and as an act in general. So Uncovered was a show where we showcased artists such as myself who have their own music out. So you had to have your own music out. So Uncovered mean no covers allowed, no cover tunes. So people are actually
Mm.
coming to watch you do you, not watch you do someone else. So that will be coming back this year as well. Uncovered. Stay tuned for that.
Okay, great, great. And congratulations.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now I know this happened. Oh no, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I said I see you. You pulling out some stuff. I like you.
Don't like me too much when I have to love you back. Now this happened just last night. No, no, that did it. No, no, pause, pause. Wrong picture. That didn't happen. That's like some report. Hold on, where my picture is? Okay, I tweet. I didn't bring up the picture, but it's okay. Tell me about what happened last night. Talk about your experience of your performance last night and where was it at and who was part of it.
Last night, I had the pleasure of being one of the featured comedians at 606 Mania, put on by B-Side Studios. Shout out to B-Side Studios, um, along with some other amazing talent. T Bizzle is my girl. She's also a part of Acting Funny, and she was the host and headliner that evening. And I just felt amazing being able to experience the girl power with my girl, coming up with her. T Bizzle always hosts for me. So it was downtown at Joe's on Weed Street. It was a rooftop event, so very, bougie, if you
Oh
will,
yeah.
you know. So that was a beautiful thing. The ambiance was great. Met some other great comics that last night. I did my thing. It was a comedy. I had about 15, 20 minutes, and I enjoyed it. The people enjoyed it. They decided to get their laugh on with me. So when I can get the crowd going,
Right.
then my heart is glad. And they all said that it was a fantastic night and they enjoyed it. So,
Well, that's what's up always when, people enjoy the show and you get that feedback, you know what I mean? Now
yes.
do you really enjoy that part of being able to really take time to talk to some of your fans or some of the audience after your performance?
Oh yes, absolutely. That's very important to me. To be. Um, I don't want to be untouchable. You know what I mean? And I do
Right.
understand that you can't touch everybody, but to just show up, wave at people, take a few pictures, hear what they think, to actually win over a fan, one fan at a time. That's how I always look at it. Just one fan at a time.
Okay.
And fans beget fans. So if there were 60 people there, if I walked away with 10 new fans, then guess what? I'm probably going to walk away with 100 new fans because they're going to tell other people about me. So I believe in growing exponentially that way. And that's gotten me to the point that I'm at now in my journey.
Okay, absolutely. And actually, this is the picture.
There it is. Bang, bang. You got it.
Bang,
Yes.
bang.
Yeah. And it was
And actually,
also cool. Multicultural. You know what I mean? It was a
yeah,
diverse crowd, you know, being outside of just doing the usual is great to have a multicultural fan base is also what's up. So yeah, I'm proud of it.
yeah, you did the thing. And hey, I love that poster. Whoever came up with that idea with that poster, that was
Isn't it
dope.
dope?
That's really dope. That's
Yes, kind of like a
original.
Grand Theft Auto type of poster.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. That's me
Really
in the middle,
catchy.
y'all.
There she go. That's her. Yeah,
Yes.
shout out to one of my media partners with Just Me Magazine, Elise Boswell. She was at your show last night and she took this picture.
She was
And
there.
so,
I met her.
yeah,
I did. She's awesome.
absolutely, absolutely. Shout out to Elise.
Yes,
Peace,
Elise.
Queen.
Hey, Elise. She's a
That's what's up.
sweetheart.
Yeah, ain't she, ain't she?
Mhm.
Hey, so tell me this though, and you can't curse on this show, by the way. You know, it ain't no, this I said it. You know what I mean? It's saying it your way, however you want to say it. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think I'd use that in the beginning. I like how I just said that.
I like
Say
that
it,
too.
say it your way, however you want to say it. I don't know. I might stick to that.
I like that.
What you
Yeah,
think?
you on to something.
You think I wanted something?
You on to something.
Maybe you can help me with that. I
I
don't know.
got you.
Okay, cool,
No
cool. I
problem.
depend on you. So, for sure. Hey, so tell me this. What would you say to a young black girl that is feeling like she wants to be a star, know that she's a star, but just doesn't have it to get out there and put herself out there because of her low self-esteem and maybe some of the things that she's been through, whether she's been abused, you know what I mean, molested, whatever the case may be. Because unfortunately, this is something that plagues the community in our
Yes.
black community of a lot of young black women. You know what I'm saying? We
Yes.
have a lot of gifted young black women in the community and stuff
Yes.
like that. So, what can you say to young ladies to help them, whether they, they don't have to have been abused or molested. I'm just really, going dabbing
Absolutely.
off.
Yeah.
I'll be doing too much sometimes. I'm sorry.
You
But
ain't
I'm
doing
just
too
saying,
much.
like,
It's real. It's
but
real.
just different experience, like for real, like this is what unfortunately that goes on.
It does. Um, well, first of all, if you've been a victim of abuse in any kind of way, hi, my name's Eva, and I was too abused, before, as a child and as an adult. And what I can say to you is this: is if you don't believe it, nobody else will. And I'm a living witness that until I believed that I was a star, until I believed that I was a recording artist, that I was an entertainer, that I'm going to be world renowned, I had to believe that first. And until you believe, nobody else will. And that's just the truth. We have the ability to shape our own reality. And when you really believe that thing, trust me, everybody around you, they're going to get it. They're going to catch on. And then by then it's going to be late anyway cuz you already knew. So that's what I want to give you to hold on to is that it's all right here. It's all right here. It's already within you and nobody can give it to you. You already have to have it and own that thing. So that long as you know and you can't be convinced otherwise, you're gonna make it. And then the only thing that's left to do is for you to put in the work. That's it.
Well put, well put, absolutely. You know what I mean? I think all of those are great, great advice that can go a long way with any young lady. You know what I'm saying? So and peace to the young queens, peace to all the young princesses out there as
Yes.
well, you know what I mean? Because you all gonna grow to be young queens one day too. And you know what I mean, the the future really depends upon you all, as well as the young men, the young princes and the young kings out there too.
Yes.
So I mean, we all just gotta, you know what I mean, just many of the people have made the sacrifice for us to be on this platform, and I never take it for granted. You know what I mean, and that's why I'm so passionate about the things that I do, and so eager and ambitious to just keep trying to do more and more and
Yeah.
more, whether I have success in it or behind it or not. I just want to continue to give people something to hold on to, whether it maybe find inspiration in it and
Yeah.
maybe influence somebody else to do something. and to just maybe even to just get off the couch, you know what I'm talking about,
Okay.
and just do those, find out who they is. You know what I mean? We
Yeah.
all kind of down here. I feel like I don't know. Um, how did you find strength in your when times is so low? Where do you find that strength from yourself?
Mm. Honestly, because it's just it's just been hard for me. I'm gonna say this. I've been saying this for a long time that I know what it feels like to give up, right?
Mm.
So now I want to know what it feels like not to. So that's really what it
Man,
is.
that's hey, that's
You know,
real, real.
if you don't give up, then who knows? You know what I'm saying? What's gonna happen? You have to be relentless. You know, we watched that Will Smith movie, Pursuit of Happiness. He did
Right.
not give up. He didn't give up. You know,
Mm.
and I think sometimes we give up too easily. And, I'm not a quitter. I'm just not, especially not when something that I know is my purpose and I know without a shadow of a doubt you can't convince me otherwise. You can't talk me out of this. It's just something you can't talk me out of. You can talk me out of wearing a belly top or something and some Daisy Dukes. Okay.
Right.
Now my homie's probably like, Eva, no, don't do it. I'm about to Lizzo all of you.
You are
Oh,
hilarious.
I'm
I
gonna
almost
Lizzo you
forgot I was.
all. But you can talk me out of that. But you can't talk me out of singing. It's one thing, like my boy say. He said, I may not know a lot about cars, but I do know my music.
Mm. Hey,
So I know
thank you.
music. I know that. I know comedy. I know entertainment. I know acting. I
Mm.
know hosting. I know that. I've been acting a long time. So in life.
No, it's all
So
about.
hello, acting like you want to be at that job. You know you don't want to be there. Huh?
Man, for real, for
Hello. Acting like you sick. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to make it today.
real.
We've been acting. So I was like, I might as
Stop
well get
playing.
paid for it.
Hey, so tell me this. You got three hot joints that's out right now. You got Ain't on That Bullshit, right?
On that bullshit, yes.
Right. Ain't on That Bullshit. You have Dark Love, and then you also have Legs Up.
Yes.
Let's talk about Legs Up. Let's talk about the inspiration and the influence behind Legs Up. Let's talk about that, Eva,
Legs up.
because that's a hot song too. It's really hot, and you put it together really well. I like it. Sexy.
Thank you. Legs up. Honestly, you want the truth or you want the good interview story?
No, I want the truth, baby.
Damn. Okay. Well, Legs Up started off as an inspirational song that I was writing.
Okay.
And it was supposed to be put your hands up in the air. So it's
What?
put your hands up in the air.
Hey, hold on. You
Put
said
your
it started
hands
off with an inspirational song. Put your hands up in the air.
It was put your hands up in the air. Like, when you know what I'm saying? Like when you win something, what do? You hold up the trophy, you hold up, you know what I'm
Right,
saying? Your hands up. It's like, yes, I
right.
won. So it was supposed to be an inspirational thing, saying like, yes, some people raise their hand to God. God, thank you. It was like that's what it's supposed to be. So with my silly mind, I was sitting up thinking one day, and I was under a couple of influences
Right, right.
will remain nameless. And I
Okay.
was just like, what if I do in my own head, put your legs up in the air, put your
Mm.
legs up in the air. I started laughing. I called my producer. I called my brothers, my sisters. I was like, yo, listen to this song. Put your legs up. I was like, which one y'all like better? They was like, we like legs up better. I was like, y'all nasty. I got a lot of nasty people around me. So that's what happened. They talked me out of an inspirational song, and there you go. You have the sensual legs up. There it is.
Hey, I love it. I really do.
And I wrote it from the aspect of where you playing something.
This is the acoustic version. Is it coming in clear?
I can hear it a little bit.
I love it. I love it. This is
Yes.
on sale now. You see it.
Oh my.
Hey, I really like that. It's a beautiful song.
Thank you.
But on the other side of things, legs up in the air, what does that mean to you?
Well, I wrote it from the point of view that that's what I want somebody to say to me.
Mm,
You know, you know,
what am I
that
feeling?
aggressiveness. Women, we like it. We like it when somebody's telling us what to do. You know, like, girl, you better be naked, girl, when I walk in the house. You said you're gonna take this long, don't wanna hear no mouth. We love it's like, okay, daddy, okay, mommy, what you want me to do? What else you need? Okay. So that's what it's about. And I'm also kind of a leg advocate, if you will. So
Yeah.
I deemed it appropriate to call it legs up, you know, because that's what I do. I put my legs up.
You doing some legs off today? I'm just asking.
I always try to put them up as much as I can. Amen. With several other men.
Okay, 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 okay.
But it's
So,
sexy. You can't wait for the video to drop. The video will be dropping by the 1st of September. So I can't wait for everybody to see that. So I'm announcing that here.
yeah, I can't wait to video to drop. It looks like it's gonna be sexy.
It's
I
gonna be
was
great.
looking at your page, and I seen you pose with some other sexy women too. So,
Yes.
are these women in the video?
Yes, that is a clip from the video. That's on set of the video of Legs Up. Yes. So we get it in, honey.
I see
Those
it.
are my dancers. Yay!
Man, shout out to your dancers.
Yes. Yes. Just lovely. Are they lovely?
Yeah, yeah. But I see the most beautiful Eva Ruwé in the background
Oh,
trying to hide.
yeah, I'm back there. I'm
Why
back.
you had your lace? Why you had your lace tights on?
Well, I'm hiding it.
Yeah, why you hiding your lace tights?
Well, you have to see mine when you watch the video.
Oh, okay,
Then you'll see me and mine. So I
okay.
don't want to give everybody everything right away. Gotta make them want it a little longer. Gotta make it simmer. Like, oh my God, the mystery. I can't wait. So.
Dude, girl, we in a pandemic. You can't steer it too long.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, I'm gonna say it, and it ain't gonna be said. You hear me? So, but it's all love, though. It's all respect, all love. So yeah, so man, I'm just really having fun with you. Over here and losing track of time. But yeah, just really having fun, and I'm just really enjoying, your story and how you got here, and I just appreciate again how open you have been this entire interview with me, and my audience as well, to just be like, just really tell us the truth behind who Eva Ruwé is and how you become this star performer. You know what I mean, and just a star. You know what I mean, everywhere you go. So that's really dope. So hey,
Thank you. I've had a good
I
time.
really, really,
Yeah.
hey, I appreciate your time. So, as a, just to sum it up a little bit, let me just ask you this: who are your top artists? I'm not going to say top five, because that's just too much pressure.
It is a lot.
So, who are your top artists of all time?
So many.
For some, I know some. Okay,
Okay, I'm
who
gonna
are
give
your top three
you.
artists? Who are your
No, we're
top
not
three
gonna say
artists of all
top
time?
three. I'm not doing top three. I'm just gonna name some that
Okay, just name so. All right, just name
because I respect and I love so many people to like. But I will say this: my favorite songwriter of all time is Babyface.
Okay, baby.
So yes,
Not the baby.
no, not the baby,
Not little
baby,
baby. But
baby.
baby face, because people forget that there was another baby before little baby and before some other babies. But yeah, baby face, man, hey, that's the dude when it comes to that
Yes,
songwriting for real.
Babyface because he was a singer and an amazing writer at the same time, and he let me know that I can do it. So he's somebody that I respect greatly because he's so diverse in his writing ability. So am I, because you never really know which way I'm gonna come. You guys are just starting to hear Eva Ruwé's music, but the more you hear and the more I write for others, I'm gonna make my mark in this industry. So I would say him, um, and he's been able to stay relevant. I would say Mary J. Blige. She has been able to reinvent herself over and over again, and she's so comfortable with her lane. And it's just like, yeah, that's Mary. The dance move, yeah, that's Mary. The type of song she's gonna sing, that's Mary. The blonde, that's Mary. So I respect her a great deal. Whitney Houston, vocally, hands down,
Right.
huge for me. Minnie Riperton, Mariah Carey. I listen to the people with the big voices. Um, I love it, but I also love the um, the different types of music as well. I love Donny Hathaway, Layla Hathaway. That's smooth. That it don't have to be so big all the time, but just a vibe. So those are some of the key influences in my life musically.
Okay, okay. I appreciate that. Now, also, I want to ask you about the nickname Small Wonder.
Yeah,
I like that.
um,
I like that.
you like that?
Yeah, because I liked it Wonder Woman. I liked it. There was another Wonder something. I don't know. But yeah, I liked the Wonder Woman. So
Wonder
we'll
Woman
talk
and
about
Small Wonder was a show.
what's that?
It was a show called She's a Small Wonder. She was Vicky, the robot. She was like
Oh yeah,
half human and half robot, half like,
yeah,
yes.
yeah, yeah.
So that's
Real
kind of
talk.
like, yeah, that kind of where that comes from. I'm small, but I feel superpowers, and my superpower is the fact that I feel like anything that I put my mind to do, that I am able to do it, and I'm limitless in my abilities. And you can underestimate me as much as you want, um, but I'm powerful. You know, so that's what small wonder comes from. The fact that you know I'm tiny, but I have a big voice. So that's where that comes from. And people always say, "Where all that voice come from in your little body?" That's always the thing. Where
Right,
did it come from?
right. That's how they talk too. That's what they say,
They
right?
do. Your little body.
Right, a little body. I see you. I see you though. You out here working hard, and everything that continue to come to you. You know what I mean? Is definitely deserving. You know what I mean? I just want to wish you. You know what I mean? Continue the best. you know what I mean, and all your future endeavors, your present endeavors, you know what I mean. I want to definitely wish you safety, you know what I mean, over you and your, you know what I'm saying, and just love to you and all your family and close ones and friends, you know what I mean, and just, you know what I mean, that everything that you dream of comes to fruition even sooner than you expect and even foresaw coming because God is good and, you know what I mean, and
Yes.
I believe and I expect miracles. And that's just what it is, you know what I'm saying? I said it. So
Yeah.
I really appreciate you on the show, Eva Ruwé, the
Thank you. I
superstar.
said it.
Appreciate you. I really had fun.
Thank you for
Enjoyed the
having me.
spirit. Definitely, anytime. And I definitely want to tell you, you are welcome back. You know what I mean? Anytime you want to, you got some new music you drop in, anything like that, you drop your album, anything like that, let's do it again. You know what I'm saying? Let's get
I
you
would
some
love
more,
to.
just to get just more buzz or whatever the case may be, to just, you know, open some more people eyes to what you have going on present.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I would love to come back.
But there, I got your back. You know what I'm saying? You already know I have your support right here at ISaidItTV.com, better known as
Yes,
Isaidit Management.
that's what I'm talking about.
Absolutely. And hey, in closing, is there anything that maybe perhaps I missed? I know there's a lot I missed. You know, you have a beautiful story and you have a lot to tell. But is it something that you would like to leave perhaps with some of my audience and some of your fans or whatever like that that I may didn't mention and how to follow you more importantly?
Oh, great. I would say subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have music videos out. I need your support. Call your local stations. Add me to your playlist, your Spotify list. If you listen to Sirius XM or whatever, hit every DJ, VJ up that you know. Um, Indie artists, we depend on our fans to carry us. You know, I just want you to make sure you call your radio stations, let them know, hey, I want to hear Eva Ruwé, and nothing like that. You know, all those type of things uh, help us to propel and to move forward, and those are the things that mean a lot to artists like me who don't have the machine behind them. So you can follow me on social media, all of them, Eva Ruwé, across the board. Stay tuned. I do have music dropping. I have shows coming up. Save the date, September 25th. R&B Nights is a popular show that I've been putting on. So September 25th, save that date if you're in the Chicagoland area. Also, October 29th, save that date. I will be in concert. That is also my CD release night. So I'll be putting on a big show of just me doing all my music, and I'm sure I'll have some guests on there. So stay tuned for that. And September 4th, again, I'll be opening with Blackstreet, three-piece public announcement. We're doing Rated R&B at Country Club Hills Theater, September 4th in Country Club Hills. So follow me, follow me, follow me. Share my videos. Tell your friends about my music. I really, really appreciate that. And stay tuned for Legs Up dropping the video soon. So I will be having a premiere for that. So I said it. Make sure you put that on your page and everything. So I love you guys. Thank you for rocking with me. I can't do this if I don't have people who's willing to listen to me and enjoy um, how I art. So I appreciate that.
Absolutely. And I appreciate you and you already know I got your back. You know what I mean? Just definitely tag me if I don't see it already before if you post or whatever like that. So
Thank you, Kayama. Thank
yeah, and
you.
thank you for all the participation, everyone that left comment today. You know, we really appreciate the participation all the time. You know what I
Yes,
mean? And that's just great support from, you know what I mean, people in your circle too. So that's love.
yes. They are amazing.
They are definitely, they definitely are. Now, something else that I like to do too is, you know what I mean, you have so many beautiful pictures on your page. You know what I mean? And so, real quick, I just wanted you to tell me a little bit about the picture. And, you know what I mean, was it maybe a photo shoot or, you know, what were you doing? where you coming from an event. What is the memory behind this picture?
Okay. Oh my. That's actually the photo shoot for Dark Love.
Okay, okay.
That was
I
fun.
like
That
that.
was yes, I was in studio shooting for my album cover and promo shots. Yes. Oh my
Okay.
God. That was my second major photo shoot that I've ever had in my life. And I couldn't even believe that I was doing a photo shoot like that. So great memories, great time. Shout out to my stylist, Felina Bun.
Mm,
Thank you, Boo. And Jay Daniels on my team for that. He's amazing. They're all dope.
absolutely. It looked like it. Hey, that's nice. You look really nice.
Thank
Hey,
you.
okay. So
Oh,
what about here? You was extra jazzy. That's really, really pretty.
oh yes. That was actually I was working at a backyard wedding. So I was hired to entertain with my band. So that's when I, took that little shot, had my face beat, you know. So yeah, that was great.
Nice, nice.
Sorry, this lighting y'all got me sweating. Oh yes, this was a shot after my show, R&B Nights. It was a successful sold out show. Um, that was at Dusty's in Matson.
Okay.
So that was
Shout out
my
to Kenny.
yep. Shout out to Kenny's. So that was my fourth sold out show for R&B Nights.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
Congratulations to you. So many great things. So many great things.
Oh my, great memories. Yes, that's me performing in Atlanta at St. James
Okay.
Live.
ATL.
Oh gosh, yes, that was. Oh man, what year was that? I want to say that was 2019 or 2018, maybe 2018. I can't remember, but yes, I was actually opening for Sandy Red down there in Atlanta. So that was a fun trip. It was
Oh,
great. That
nice.
was sponsored by Doc Mab, who, like I said, has been very instrumental in supporting me as an indie artist. So that's what there was in Atlanta. A
Okay,
great night.
okay, nice. Looked like it was fun. Looked like it was fun. And
It
shout out
was.
to my friend Sandy Red, the one and only.
Yes. And I was nervous because I'm like, that dress is short.
Hold on, let's go back. Rewind. Let me look
Oh, no,
back at
you
this.
ain't
Hold on,
because I had all my
hold
legs
on,
out.
hold on. Where we at? Ah, yeah. You lucky I can't zoom in right now.
Oh, oh,
I don't
Lord.
have that ability. I don't have that ability over here yet. Give me a second. Nah,
Yeah,
you look cute. Look cute.
thank you. This
Yeah,
lighting
so
won't really
absolutely.
be great. Okay. Whew. It's hot. I'm glistening.
Hey, nothing wrong with the sweat. Sweat is sexy.
Oh, well, wait, hold on. Let me shine this light on me. Oh, it's
Yeah.
sexy, but it's messing with my ponytail too. Okay. I feel like I'm
Hey,
on the church's chicken lamp. Hold on.
stop it.
Got this dark meat.
Hey, that's what I like. That's what I prefer, dark meat.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I always show first, out the bucket.
Don't
Hell.
be talking. Don't be talking too much shit now, Mr. Callahan.
Let me put my government out there, girl. Hey, so for real, I really do appreciate you being on the show. And this is actually the point of the show where I yell out all of my sponsors because I've been very grateful and I've been very blessed to have a lot of people rocking with me and media partners and people of that nature. You know what I mean on a regular. So I'll make sure that I share these businesses and companies and friends every single show. So if you don't mind, you know what I mean, this is the point of the show, I give a couple of shout outs, whatever like that. You know what I mean? Hope you don't mind. But you're welcome to stay. If you had a time, you're welcome to, continue to rock out with me all the time, anytime.
Thank you so much for having me again. I appreciate it. This is fun.
Absolutely. No, much love. And again, salute to you.
Thank you. Thank you. Keep this up. You're a great
That's,
interview.
thank you. Thank you, Queen. So the first shout out I want to give is to one of my media partners over there on my radio Chicago, She Bananas. So shout out to my friend She Bananas. Yeah, yeah. And she hosts the afternoon kickback on my radio Chicago. That comes on throughout the week, 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. You can find her. And she's cracking jokes. She's doing the most, you know what I'm saying? And she's just really funny and really good at what she does. So I'm just really appreciate her. Then also I want to give a shout out to my brother Dean, one of my media partners as well, DMP Magazine. You know what I mean? He always doing photo shoots and things of that nature. So, you know what I mean? Man, shout out to Dean doing his thing all the time. You know what I mean? You need to some good photos. I'll let my boy. Man, shout out to Urban Grind TV, one of my media partners as well. You can find them doing what they do, offering many services, whether it's music videos. They're just really a great support team, and they do radio promotion for your music nationally. They film videos, all of that, music distribution, etc., etc. You can find them 1-888-380-1913. Shout out to Wallace. Yeah, and also I mentioned Elise Boswell earlier, but this is actually cover her magazine, mini cover actually of her magazines to be exact. And as you see in the upper right hand corner, maybe left hand corner, whatever side of the world you're on, you hear me? That's Tony Terry, the legend. You know what I mean? And he's actually been on this show too. And so I'm grateful. So I gotta shout out the homie. You know what I mean? He down there in Atlanta doing his thing. So um, but shout out to Elise Boswell at justmemagazine.com. Man, y'all gotta definitely go to the site, you know what I mean, and invest into her business and to go a long way for real, for real. And it's just like a great company to be, involved with. You know what I mean? She's real. Just like that. Peace, Queen. Appreciate you. Shout out to Dolores Green and shout out to AC Green. But Dolores Green, she's one of my sponsors. I'm so grateful to have her part of the team. And you can definitely find her at hairbossbiz.com. That's biz with a Z. You hear me? That's hairbossbiz.com. And you can reach her at 708-595-0016. And she's giving people opportunities as well if you would like to be part of the industry of this huge $1 billion industry where you can make good money selling hair and other hair products. So, you know what I mean? Obviously, you see all the women that's out there who has used hair products, you know what I'm saying? So it's a no-brainer, really, you know what I'm saying? Wait, when I'm trying to make time to get my hands in it too, believe me. Word up. You know what I'm saying? Peace, Dolores. Appreciate you. Peace, Queen. Also, I cannot forget about my brand ambassador all the way holding me down in the Netherlands. That's her city. That's her country. You know what I'm saying? LJ Wicks is the first female Dutch MC, first female Asian MC, first lady of Ultra Magnetic MCs from the Bronx. So man, that's just really dope. You know what I mean? Shout out to LJ Wicks, hold me down over there in the Netherlands, Western Europe. So man, you know what I mean? I'm holding her down over here all day long. Peace to you, Queen. She's really talented and she's been rapping since 1982. Man, shout out to Linda Gregory. She's a motivational speaker and she has a website called lilyb.com and through the eyes of Ladora, where she has a publication that she has written and is more like a blog as well. And she does motivational speaking and she's a creator when it comes to what is that? Her animation videos, commercials, whatever you need, she can do that. So that's just really dope. And so shout out to lilyb.com. You know what I mean? I appreciate her. Peace, Queen. Yep. And we also have a sponsor of Lanisi Alex Spa. So you want to check out her website at lanisialex.com. That's LYNESI Alex.com. So she offers a lot of different opportunities as well. She has a machine that she's an expert at, I'm going to say, where she is able to sculpt. That's right, sculpture your body non-surgically. That's right. I hope I pronounced that right. Non-surgically. Yeah, that's a word. So yeah, she can do that. And she's out here giving brothers muscles. She out here helping women raise they giving them butt lifts. You know what I'm saying? I was about to say raise their butt line. You know what I'm saying? Like waistline, butt line. I don't know. Can you say that? I don't know. I just said it. But anyway, she can really do that, and she does a lot, and she's really gifted with her hands and with that machine she got. So y'all need to check her out. And that's not all she does. She does a lot of other things that caters to women. So check her out over there in Plainfield, Lanisi Alex Spa, lanisialex.com. Peace to you, Sophia. Peace, Queen. Appreciate you. And actually, this is one of her flyers too. You know, because I'm not fronting. You know, she do facials too. You know, hit her up. Yeah, shout out to one of my sponsors for the month, and that is Sinful Sauce, and that's my friend Hazel Merritt. You know what I mean? She's been doing her thing for a while, and she has her own splash of sauce, and you better embrace it, and you better follow the sauce because I said it, and it's called Sinful Sauce, Sinful with a C, and that's Sinful Sauce. You know what I mean? By Cinnamon. Peace, Queen. I see you. Let me see what else we got. Shout out to Brenda Gregory. I'm sorry, I said Brenda Gregory. I mean, shout out to Brenda Taylor Ritchie, a friend of mine. You know what I mean? You see her in the picture. She's an awesome singer, entertainer, and very, very, very accomplished jazz singer as well. And she's been really doing her thing. Especially this year, she's been like, I'm gonna say breaking records, you know what I'm saying? She got so many doggone plaques and things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? It's dope. And certificates. I'm just really proud of her. And you know what I'm saying? I'm rocking with Brenda Taylor, and her interview is still going to be coming up soon. We just was having a lot of difficulties, unfortunately, technically difficulties, but we're gonna get it together and we're gonna bring you all that interview too, I promise, for real, for real. So again, if you don't know, this next Friday, we're gonna be hosting, again, Show Off Your Talent. You know what I'm saying? The contest, you know what I mean, that I do monthly, the last Friday of every month. So if you feel like you have a clean YouTube video, whether you're a singer, poet, or rapper, then you are welcome to email showoffyourtalent@yahoo.com. Send me your video so you can have an opportunity to be able to win free money along with, man, just a rare package of prizes, thanks to my great sponsors that are associated with this that you all see on the flyer. So I appreciate everyone. Much love. But the featured guest today was Miss Eva Ruwé, and beautiful young lady, very talented, and I call her a multi-dimensional vocalist. She's also a singer and a songwriter. And her new album is called Dark Love, which she talked about in this interview. So if you missed the interview, then you are welcome to rewind it because it's definitely worth it. Because she was talking her shit today. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it was fun. I really enjoyed it. And we're going to close it out with her singing at one of her events most recently. So check her out. This was her actually at the Women's Expo, Black Women's Expo. again, I appreciate everyone's time. I appreciate everybody that was able to tune in live with us today. Man, shout out to my other sponsor, StreetScienceRadio.com, who's given a lot of great people opportunities as well in the industry. He can play your video, you know what I'm saying? You can add your video to his website as well. You know, there's a lot of different opportunities over there at StreetScienceRadio.com. Shout out to Phil Cantone. But yeah, definitely as well. Shout out again to all of my support system and everyone that has my back. You know what I mean? I apologize we're not in front of the backdrop for this show today. But you know what I mean, here it is. This is everyone that's on the backdrop that is usually in my background. Um, so I'm just gonna keep it real. What happened was, you know what I'm saying, I gotta get some more polls. You know what I'm saying? I took my um backdrop out the house to an event, and one of the poles came up missing. So I gotta replace the pole. So once I get another pole, you're gonna see the backdrop back up and activated. You hear me? So again, I said it, and I appreciate today's guest, Eva Ruwé. You know what I mean? She had a heck of a story, man, to tell, and I just really appreciate her. Much love to her, man. Peace, Queen. And yeah, in that order, just man, continue to support Eva. You already know why, because I said it. And we out of here. Until next time. I do have another interview coming up soon. Just you know what I mean, stay on my page. I said it. Callahan the second is where you can find all the updates with my interviews, or you can also follow me at any time as Celebrity Interviewer on Instagram, and that's how you can also get notifications of when my next interview will be. So again, I appreciate everyone else, and of course, at the website I said TV.com, a dub. So I appreciate everyone. Much love. Peace to Eva. And man, you already know. If anybody asks, I said it. Love. Blessings. Have a safe weekend too. You know what I'm saying? So y'all make it back and work early, on time, Monday morning, like I'm going to. Peace. We gone.